For about a week now, I've been having a reoccurring dream involving a door, a sword, and a flower. What concerns me the most of these three is the flower. I'm not sure what's so special about it. I'm definitely not sure as to why I keep dreaming about it. It's all the time. Whenever I go to sleep at night, whenever I take naps on the train, if I'm asleep, it's there. Recently though, this flower has popped up in a nearby city called Dest. Only now, it's hundreds of feet tall. I'm not sure what this means. I'm definitely not sure as to what connection I have to this flower. It's hard to make sense of it all. But I feel like I have to see it. Gotta find out what's going on. Yo, picture dude. Have you also been having dreams about this flower?
Nah. To be honest, I just showed up because it looked cool.
Huh. Right. Why does something feel so strange? What's up with this guy? Sucker. What? What is? Who is that? That girl? Should I know her? That door. I know that door. It's that door. From my dream. I haven't seen it since then though. And I never see it while I'm awake. Every time I see it in my dream, it's about running away. About finding a way out. About avoiding everything. Not again. This time it's gonna have to be different. I'm gonna have to be different. Huh? Pink? Whoa. What's going on? Whoa. Where am I? This place is crazy. Huh? Who are you? I mean, I see you, but who are you? I'm Obadiah. I mean, so am I, but who are you? Clearly you're not me, because I'm me. So who are you? I'll explain.
Hey, yo!
Relax. What's wrong, dude? Don't trust yourself? I wouldn't say it's that, but what's happening? I'll tell you everything that I know. This place is our mind. Well, not your mind, but my mind. I think that we're two minds that occupy the same brain. That's what seems to make the most sense. I've been stuck here, so I've been able to dissect our mind and do some digging through our memories. You're the one that gets to control the body, though. You're the one in the outside world. So, let me tell you what I've been able to figure out. That dream you keep talking about, it wasn't a dream. It's a memory. From me. I found myself on a journey to escape from this sword. It was like this nagging fight that I couldn't avoid. It wasn't until I took the sword that I gained memories of us possessing incredible abilities. These abilities, they felt connected to our beings, our personalities. That may be a key to something. Something to add is that I haven't been alone. I've had a friend, and he's been watching me. Oh, that guy again. He's been bothering you too? Pretty much, but at least you have your own back. That's pretty funny, right? No, not at all. What's also not funny is the fact that we seem to be surrounded by an infinite void.
Nowhere to run this time.
Yo! These powers are no joke, but if you can get close enough to land a clean hit, I'll give you a boost.
That's easier said than done!
Alright, let's go. Got him. Dang it. He got us. It's all good. I can heal you. It looks like you got him pretty good as well. Tuh. Let's see what's under that mask. Right. It's us? Yeah, right. You guys are me. I'm the original.
Well, that makes no sense.
Yeah, I agree with him. It doesn't matter what you think. You'll understand soon. That body, you stole it. It's not yours. It doesn't belong to you. In our world, every emotion is turned into a type of energy. It doesn't matter the feeling. Happy, sad, angry, fearful. It's all converted into spirit energy. There's really only two types of spirit energy. There's the blessed energy, which comes from positive emotions. And there's wretched energy, which stems from negative emotions. Any person that's able to control and manipulate spirit energy is deemed a psychic. That's exactly what we are. What I am. Psychics exist all over the world, and while we aren't sure on where they come from, their numbers have been increasing as of recent. I attended a school of psychics. At that school, we would attend classes, but they would run tests on us regularly. I'm not sure if anyone ever knew their real parents. The memories of the facility were all that we had. The hallways were cold and desolate, and they all looked the same. It filled me with unease and dread, but what made me most uncomfortable were the other kids. The other kids were blessed energy users. It coursed through their veins, while I was the sole wretched energy user. The other kids quickly caught wind of this. They saw me as something different, something to be feared. For the most part, I was alone. Because I was so different. Because my powers were evil. Because I was wretched. They all saw me as an object of terror. Except for Elise. She didn't care how different I was. She was often the one that protected me when the others would pick on me. She was one of the most powerful psychics in the school. The higher-ups loved her. It was no wonder that through our combined powers, our recesses seemed a lot better than what they were. In reality, they were held in a small room with just one slide. Nothing too grand. But to us, it was a grand forest, ready to be explored. I valued this. I also valued the connection Elise and I had. Elise would often ask the higher-ups for books about flowers, not because she liked them, but because I did. It wasn't until one day, where she asked for an actual flower, that I figured something was wrong. The red spider lily. The flower of goodbyes. The flower of rebirth. She told me that she was leaving. The higher-up said that she completed her test, so it was time for her to move on. So I was alone, again. I was losing one of my best friends, and all the other kids would be free to pick on me again. So that day at recess, with everyone in the room, I began to become fearful that everything those kids said was true. That I was just a weapon of war, something to be feared. So out of fear of what I was capable of doing next, I locked myself away, in my own mind, just to drop to the water. In return, a new version of me was created, the founder of the sword. So those kids, yeah. And the flower, everything else. Yeah, it's all from our mind. Our mind? No, your mind. This has nothing to do with me. I don't even remember it. All that talk about how I don't deserve this body. You're the one that killed those kids. It's your fault. Tuh. Fine. Have it your way. Yo, I helped you a lot. We've got to take him down. And I agree. But first, I've been thinking a lot about what he said, and how he locked himself away in his own mind. I don't think that's too far from what happened to me. When I grabbed that sword, I felt as though I got locked within our mind, but I also felt awfully connected to the sword. All that time running away. I think it's time for me to finally take up my own fight. You control the body. You're the best combination of us both, so please, allow for me to be your sword, and we'll take him down together. gonna stop me. I wasn't talking to you. Yo, I don't think that we need to kill him. I don't think it's the right way. What do you mean it's not the right way? You saw what happened with those kids. You saw the flower in Dest. Everything. Yeah, that's true, but he's us. He's you and he's me. So I know you felt it. The sadness, the sorrow, the loneliness. He didn't want to do what he did. He didn't mean to. That doesn't matter. None of that matters. What does matter is the fact that he killed those kids. The flower and Dest. It's all because of him. We should kill him where he lays. He's the worst part of us. We could kill him and be better off for it. Yeah, you've got your point, but I believe even the worst parts of us have potential for redemption. I believe we don't have to kill our child self to move on. Child self? What? No. And so, I had begun to ask myself the hard question, who am I? I'm Obadiah, the newest iteration to inhabit this body. The two before me are diametrically opposed, with one being a man of valor and peace. He views a sword not as a weapon of destruction, but as an inevitable struggle that every man will eventually uptake. The second, a man of anger and war. He views the sword and is aware of the damage it's capable of. He resents the sword with all that he has. Two paths laid before me, and I must forge my own. Whenever I think of self-improvement, I think of the newer, better version of me standing triumphantly over the old version, as he had just defeated him. I wonder if the continual killing of one's psyche is truly the sole way to improve. If only, the energy from such internal conflicts could be redirected into diligent self-acceptance. Perhaps we could be as separate components of a canvas, acting to illustrate one beautifully whole image. If only. Huh. I think I get it.
The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. They saw the seed and they took up the roots. Across the sea, they forced us to move. Shipped us away in thousands. Said let there be light, but in ships there was none. Pleaded for peace and reprieve when the deed was done. Yelling freeze while they fire hate through a smoking gun. They spot all the fear, I'm refusing to run. My ancestors watching, they crying, their voices won. I can't believe all that I see and all that we've become. But yes, I still believe that one day we will live as one. Land of the deceased and home of the slave. Turns a land of the peace and home of the brave. We will never forget, no, it won't go away. Through God's grace and protection, we'll see